welcome back to Around Town with Lily. Today I'm interviewing Bob Mailhoit and Eileen Colleran from Wakefield Main Streets. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So when and why was Wakefield Main Streets started?
So Wakefield Main Streets was started back in 2014. So we were I was working with, at the time, Selectman Paul Donaco, and we were doing different things around town, trying to figure out, some issues that some of the merchants were having, and some of just the general downtown stuff. And we went to a meeting out in Beverly with Beverly Main Streets, and we thought that that was something that could work for us.
What is the Main Street concept?
So the concept really is to work on historical buildings, build the economic development downtown, and generally just really help the merchants in the downtown become one. We want to attract as many people as we can downtown.
What is the Wakefield mission statement?
You're going to have to skip that question.
Okay.
You can cut that, but I don't have that memorized.
I don't either. It's to revitalize downtown and
Yeah, we'll skip that.
Okay.
forget though.
I knew there was one that we had there.
What are your responsibilities with Wakefield Main Streets?
So I'm the president of Wakefield Main Street. So generally, I act as a liaison between the group and the town, or the state legislator, or merchants that we're working with. I run the meetings that we have. I try to come up with different projects and try to be out there in the town, working with the town to see what the town is looking for.
What's the main role that you have to fill when you're the president of Wakefield Main Streets?
I think really my role is really to be kind of a leader, and be that person that the group can look up to or look to when they have questions or what the next project's going to be, and how to really get to the next project and keep things going.
What areas of downtown Wakefield have Wakefield Main Streets been focused on?
Well, right now our district really runs from basically Franklin Street, where Lisa's Pizza is, down to the Rockery. So we'll do a lot of different things in those areas, like putting up kiosks and benches and lights, and those were kind of our first three projects. But we're working on a bunch of things for the merchants. But generally, it's that downtown area.
And goes up Albion.
And it does go up Albion Street as well. We're hoping to expand at some point, but right now that's really something that we're concentrating on.
What do you think about the traffic and parking issues?
Boy, I don't think the traffic issues, that's not going to change. I think it is what it is. If there's traffic downtown, that generally means that the stores are busy, that there's people going there, so that's not a bad thing. The parking issues, I always tell people that, we have great events in town, like the Italian Festival or Festival Italia. They always yell at me when I say the wrong thing. Festival Italia and the Holiday Stroll, where people come from all over. We'll get 8 or 10 or 12,000 people in town, and we always find a place to park. They always find some place, whether they have to walk from home or park at a friend's house, or parking's a struggle, but if you offer a good product, people will come down, and our merchants have very good products and very good services, so people will find a way. So I would wish we had a garage, but we don't, so we have to improvise a little bit.
What strategies are Wakefield Main Streets employing to achieve its goals?
I think right now we're all about partnerships and community outreach. So I think we have a strong partnership with the town, with Steve Mayo, who you've interviewed here before. We're working on partnerships with the Chamber of Commerce. I think as we get do bigger projects and get more involved, we're realizing that we can't do it all by ourselves. We can't change the town without other people helping us. So I think that's really what we're going to concentrate on the next year or so.
How long have you both lived in Wakefield?
My whole life.
Yeah.
I'm 34.
So I've been here for 20 years. We moved here in 1997.
Yeah.
21 years on Halloween.
Yeah.
We moved in on Halloween, actually.
Oh, really?
In addition to Wakefield Main Streets, what else do you do?
I'll let you.
Okay, so I run Macaroni Kid Wakefield, which is an online family website where families can go on and find fun things to do happening in Wakefield and other surrounding communities. So I do that, as well as Wakefield Main Streets, and do some contract marketing stuff on the side.
So I'm a realtor. So I service the Wakefield area. I service all of the North Shore. So I've been doing that for almost 13 years now. So that takes up a lot of time. But I also I was involved with the Rotary at one time, with the Boys and Girls Club, and a lot of different nonprofits in town to see, to try to build my business for one, but see how I could help the community. But I also have, teenage boys, so they take up a lot of my time as well.
Why do you think downtown is a center of community?
I think, I think that's where, in most towns, that's really where it is. That's where all the restaurants are. It's where, shops are that you can browse through. It's where our library is. So I think it's a natural attraction, almost in any town, but especially in ours. We have our post office down there as well.
Yep.
We're fortunate to have, the town hall down that area. We have better restaurants than anybody down there. So it's a natural attraction. Plus, it's within a quarter of a mile from the lake.
Why is it important for people to come to Wakefield?
I think it's important for people to come to Wakefield to see what we have to offer. I think, like a lot of small towns like us, I think we have a lot of hidden gems. Like Rada's Boutique and Sweet Bay and Kid Castle, things that other towns don't have to offer. I mean, we have some tremendous shops downtown, and I think once people get off the lake, and we always have the lake, so once we get off the lake, we have to get people downtown and really see what we have to offer down there.
How can individuals help Wakefield Main Streets?
I'll let you work on the lake. Yeah.
Well, we're always looking for volunteers. So we have some really great plans in the works for 2019, including some fundraising events and some great community events. And so we're always looking for volunteers to help us because planning events and doing anything really big for the town is always a team effort. So we're always looking for volunteers. So people can contact us to sign up to be a volunteer. And that's kind of the main way how people can help us, and because we have to work together as a community. We can facilitate and kind of get it all going, but we definitely need the help of the community to finish it.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Around Town with Lily.